Advanced analytics and digital transformation in distillation. Data opportunities. First, we will explore how SCADA data can be used not just for monitoring but also for dashboards, machine learning, and process optimizations. These first three parts are interconnected like steps. In this presentation, we will mainly focus on the dashboarding step, but the foundation is the SCADA data analysis leading up to the real time insights. The next part we will see is batch distillation analysis. In batch distillation, we focused on the data cleaning, outlier removal, and Power BI dashboarding. We also identified key factors that affect purity and yield. The next part is continuous distillation dashboard. Here we created a live Streamlit dashboard for real time monitoring, alarms and data display. The next part is mobile friendly monitoring. We have made the dashboard mobile responsive so it works smoothly on the phones and tablets, useful for remote plant access. The next part is implementation and requirement. This part includes the tools we used, basic training that required, and the cost estimate and other resources needed for this setup. And the last part is the summary. Now let's talk about the dashboarding, which is a very crucial step in data analysis. First, it simplifies the complex data. Raw SCADA data gets converted into the easy visuals by the dashboard, which makes the analysis much faster and more intuitive. Second, it helps to detect the trends and anomalies. It gives early sign when any process deviation occurs, like a temperature spike or a pressure drop. Third, dashboards acts as a foundation for ML and optimization. The patterns and key features become easily visible, and that becomes the base for the machine learning models. And finally, it supports the data driven improvements. This creates the continuous improvement cycle, which makes the process smarter and more efficient every time. Now, let's briefly look at how machine learning can enhance our distillation process. We can predict issues like fouling or flooding in advance using pressure and temperature data. ML can also suggest set points for better energy efficiency and purity. It helps understand how reflux ratio affects product quality and how feed variation impacts the performance. Advanced models allows obspec detection and can even recommend dynamic adjustments for optimization. These are some advanced possibilities using SCADA data and digital tools. Digital twin. It is a real-time simulation of the column to test and improve operations. Second is process optimization. Here we use ML to tune parameters like reflux and feed for better yield. The third one is the cloud dashboards. Here, SCADA data can be streamed to cloud for remote live monitoring. Okay, SCADA data can be streamed to cloud for remote live monitoring. And the fourth one is anomaly detection, where this is to detect the abnormal process behavior and understand the root causes using AI. In short, these technologies can take our operations towards smarter and more efficient. These two are about leveraging the historical data and using the AI to fill instrumentation gaps. Data lake and historical analytics store years of plant data to analyze trends, detect bottlenecks, and benchmark performance. AI based soft sensors uses ML models to estimate purity in real time. No need for expensive analyzers. Both help unlock deeper insight and smarter control using data we already have. This dashboard is built using SCADA data from extractive batch distillation, 5 batches, 5 sensors, and 2 columns. But it's not just about plotting. This involved cleaning, handling missing values, applying rolling averages, and logic based filtering using pandas. You can slice by batch or time to compare the trends across the batches. After uh, after these trends, we are able to spot key relationships like how pressure, temperature, or solvent flow are affecting purity and yield. This is one example where basic analytics plus dashboards can guide us to real process insights. Now, this is our SCADA dashboard, specially designed for continuous distillation plant. This plant generates live sensor readings every minute for parameters like temperature, pressure, reflux ratio, and feed rate. But in the real world, data is not always perfect. We observe that around 2 to 3% of the readings are missing in the SCADA system due to sensor failure, signal loss, or connection delays. We handled these by automatically cleaning the data every minute. Any missing values are safely removed, and outliers like sudden temperature spikes are detected using IQR method. Everything is automated yet safe for the plant operation. Now, from process safety point of view, most importantly, we don't disturb the real plant parameters. We are only working on the analysis layer without touching the actual running process. We have added the special feature in the dashboard. Plant engineers can set the threshold values. For example, condenser temperature must stay below 78 degrees Celsius. If any threshold is crossed, the dashboard instantly generates an alert. All the alerts, trends, and summary statistics are shown on the clean interface built using Streamlit and connected to the live PostgreSQL database. Every 60 seconds, new data is fetched and dashboard auto updates. You can monitor everything live from any browser securely and efficiently. At the same time, cleaned data is stored in the separate table. So your raw data is preserved and your analysis remains safe. This dashboard adds an intelligent decision support layer on the top of the SCADA, helping you detect issues like in detect early issues helping you detect issues early, ensure safety, and optimize the performance. In the future, we plan to add the Power BI dashboard for deeper interactive analysis. And here we also have added the important note that please do not change any threshold values or setting without engineers permissions and plant safety for plant safety. Please do not change any of the threshold values or settings without engineer's permission. Plant safety and accuracy are our top priority. Mobile friendly dashboard view. One of the biggest advantage of our solution is that the entire dashboard is mobile friendly. You don't need to stay in the control room or at your desk to monitor the plant. Whether you are walking around the floor, you can access real time SCADA trends, alerts, and summaries directly on your mobile or tablet. The interface is clean, simple, and responsive. You can scroll, zoom, or switch between the parameters smoothly, even on the smaller screen. If any value crosses the threshold, you are immediately notified. So there is no delay in taking action. In short, the Power BI uh, in short, the power of plant monitoring is literally in your hands anytime. The big advantage of our project is that we have kept it fully budget friendly. We have not used any paid software, no expensive licenses. Only open source tools like Streamlit, Python, PostgreSQL are used. This means the total cost remains very low, yet functionality stays strong. Also, no special training is required. Anyone from the plant team can start this system with just one click. It's as simple as opening the web page and pressing the start analysis. Ta- Because I am a chemical engineer, I have designed the data cleaning in plant friendly way, not by applying harsh outlier removal rules from data science. We have respected process behavior, and alerts are generated only when truly needed. So you get the safe, intuitive, and practical system that fits real plant operations. Thank you for watching our demo. If you are a plant manager, engineer, or decision maker looking to improve your continuous distillation operation, we would love to connect with you. This project is not just a dashboard, it's a complete solution built by the chemical engineer, keeping the realities of your plant in mind. No paid software, no training headaches, just a powerful insights with one click. You can reach us as our email ID is mentioned here for demo, collaboration, or to deploy this resolution in your plant. We are ready when you are ready. Let's make your plant smarter together.